Hello friends, in this video I want to give an overview of the new update of our Preload add-on version 1.3.1. This update contains a number of improvements and innovations. Let's review the main ones. The most important change in the new version is the new part of the browser window setting that has been added for each preloaded item. This allows not to only indicate whether the given element should be preloaded or not, but also indicate which part of the browser window in percentage this image takes. Or rather, what area does it occupy in relation to the area of images in the viewed screen. This gives more flexibility and precision in preloading settings. For an approximate calculation of these values, we have added a useful tool that will help you preload images on your store more accurately, indicating the part of the browser window that is occupied by various images that you want to preload. Using this tool is quite easy. Just open the storefront in preview mode and display the bottom panel. We recommend doing this in Chrome browser. You will also need to disable the high DPI add-on during the test. By clicking on the button that appears at the top, you will see different values on the top of your image, which will help you understand how to properly configure the preload. Images that are preloaded are highlighted in green. Blue ones mean they are not preloaded, and red color means it's not preloaded but needs to be. Also, when you hover over the corner of the image, you will see a tooltip that explains the numbers that you see. For example, the image of the main banner, which is marked in red and with the number 80. This means that this image occupies 80% of the screen area in relation to all images and needs to be preloaded. This can be done in the block settings. Let's go to Design, Layouts and open the banner block settings on the Homepage tab. By clicking on this checkbox, we will preload this image, but also in the Expert settings, we can now specify the part of the browser window that this image occupies. It is important to understand here that the values that we will see in the analyzer and enter here, they are applicable only for the current layout. When changing the arrangement of the blocks, adding new ones or deleting, such an analysis will need to be repeated. Another important point is that we enter these values for a specific screen resolution. Therefore, you need to understand the statistics of use of your site by your audience, namely their devices and models that you will be targeting. Let's now preload the main banner image for the homepage and fill in the values for different devices. For desktop, we will choose the current screen resolution, and for mobile, we will assume that the majority of users have iPhone X. In this case, enable preload and enter the value 80 for desktop. For mobile devices in Chrome Developer Mode, select the desired device and perform the analysis. Reload the page, log in under the admin account and perform the test. We get 96%. We see the changed values, the image now is green, and the calculated data match the settings we made. And the same for desktop. This way we preloaded the main banner image for the homepage in a correct way and did not preload anything extra. In the next example, I want to show you the images preloading process for products in a category. In this version of the add-on, we also added the ability to preload images of subcategories by specifying the number of preloaded images and the part of the browser window occupied by each subcategory. We also expanded the functionality for preloading images for different product lists, where now in addition to the quantity, you can specify the part of the window that is taken by product images, which I will now demonstrate. The flexibility of the new functionality lies in the fact that even for categories with different layouts, we will be able to preload images correctly. Let's consider an example when in one category we have a banner but in another we don't. For clarity, let's test it for mobile devices and for a compact list. In this case, for the laptops category, it is enough to preload only the banner. And for the tablets, we only need to preload the first two product images. And in order to do this, we will use the new setting. Let's go to Design, Layouts, Categories, and for block with banners for a mobile device, set its required value of 95%. Thus, taking into account the fact that the logo is also always preloaded by default, no other elements will be preloaded, since the value of 100% will be reached. Also, in the theme settings, in the add-ons tab for the compact list, select two elements indicating their actual values 27. Thus, we get the following outcome. If there is a banner on the category page, then it will be preloaded first. And since its value is 95, everything below will be ignored. If there is no banner on the page, then the first two products will be preloaded according to our settings. This functionality gives us the flexibility to accommodate such situation. The following changes can be put in the one group of integrations with our other add-ons. Integration with the Fast Navigation add-on allows preloading images for the Fast Navigation block. Integration with the SEO Pages for Filters add-on makes it possible to preload images for pages in the subcategory block. So this image will also be preloaded if preloading of the subcategory images is enabled in the theme settings. And integration with the Video Gallery add-on also allows preloading the product image if the video is set at the default product image. That's pretty much it for today's video. Subscribe to our channel to always stay up to date with the all updates and new releases from AlexBranding team.